special.
You know, actually it isn't video 60, it's somewhere between 90 and 100, but if you remember, the Yahweh clan filed this DMCA against me in November of last year, and I took all my videos down. So this is going to end up being video 60. Speaking of the Yahweh clan, just briefly, I know at the end of my last video on them, I said there were going to be more to come. And there may be, but right now I'm thinking probably not. There's certainly a lot of trouble to do, and at this point they're really a spent force. They've shot themselves in the foot so much I don't think any of them can walk. They're basically the laughingstock of the internet, and I don't really see why I should keep drawing attention to them. One thing I will tell you about is the first one of these people that I encountered, CruelTube. If you look at my video, How I Met the Yahweh Clan. Turns out that he's Preacher Man 77777, which I think was made to make fun of somebody else. And that's a really old account. It goes back to 2006, I think. So he was obviously Preacher Man 77777. Is that the right number? There's 5 sevens. When he became CruelTube and started giving me problems. Interestingly, he's never had an account that I've found that's actually in the Yahweh clan, but he certainly hangs out with them. And he's been traced to San Jose, California. Don't have a name on him yet. I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to be doing the rest of this year. I'm really busy with stuff. You know, I'm in the preliminary stages of a possible lawsuit. I mean, it's not even definite there's going to be a lawsuit, and I've just gone through the very first little bit of paperwork. This is it, and this is just the beginning. I got a lot of physical stuff to take care of. Tuesday I cut a tree down and had to cut up a bunch of wire, and I was working with wire cutters, and I did some damage to my hand. Well, that's showing up. It hurts like heck. So really, I don't have the time to do the stuff I want to do. I'm really, before the election, I would love to do a video about energy independence, and climate change, because nobody is really telling you the truth about that. I don't know why. It's simple common sense if anybody would ever care to use it. But you know me, I'm not just going to sit here and tell you what's the truth. I would want to show you what's the truth, and that would involve a lot of data, a lot of citations, even some animations, and I just don't have the time. So, gee, if anybody out there that has a little bit of common sense would be willing to make that video for me, please do it. Because it's really important information, and I don't understand why nobody's saying it. The bottom line on it is that it doesn't really matter how we get our energy. The problem is people and how much energy each person uses. And I don't care if we go 100% solar or 100% wind power. The fact of the matter is that each one of them is pollution, and each one will cause climate change. There's no way around it. I ask anybody with a little common sense and some knowledge of physics to please explain that, because I don't have the time to do it. So I think whatever videos I'm going to be making between now and the end of the year are probably going to be fairly light stuff. I haven't got a clue really. You know, I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about, I guess. One bit of news, if you can call it that, for the 100th time or so, I've made up my mind that I'm going to give these things up. Gotta do it. Gotta give these things up. My goal was by the end of the year, or before the end of January next year. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. I'm serious about that. I'm really serious about that. What else? Dinah's over there and looking really funny, and I'd like to show her to you, except I'd also have to show you the mess of paper on the floor. It's also involved with the lawsuit. And I don't want to show you that. Well, what the heck? I think I can do this, and I'll edit out the paper and just show you Dinah. How's that? So be wary of an edit coming up here. There she is. There's Dinah. Watching me make a video. One eye, keeping an eye on things. Oop, as soon as I mention her eye, she closes it. Doesn't want me to know she's really watching. There it goes again. Taking a peek. So now you know what Dinah does while I'm making these videos. Oh gee, I'd also like to make a video about the financial situation. I was really happy to hear about AIG because I've got an annuity with them, you know, getting bailed out. Not happy with the stock market, even though it went up 400 points yesterday. It's gone down from almost 14,000 to, if it went up 400, I guess it's just a little over 11,000 now. So I've lost like $50,000 this year. But trouble with making a video about the financial situation now is that I don't understand it any better than the next person, and even people who understand it the best don't understand it. The current state of financial institutions globally, and they're all globally interconnected obviously at this point. If somebody were to make a graph of them, they would look something like that. And somebody might understand this part, but they wouldn't really be aware of this part. And then somebody else would understand this part. But you know, this is the way it actually sort of works. So if you want to understand international global financial systems, you have to be able to figure out the pattern of relationships involved in something like this. And that's a good place to end this video. So I will see you in video 61 coming up whenever.